short answer, yes. Long answer, yes, and. Am I the prettiest princess? Yeah. Obs. You know. Obs I am. So that's fine. I don't anticipate that I'll be live streaming for a particularly long time this morning. I got up not fully rested and I took a couple of gabapentins with the intent of going back to bed right away. But instead of going back to bed right away, I lay down and I said, no, it's not quite time for bed yet. I'm going to go to where I can read the chats in a second here. Although I can already tell you, I'm going to have to restart my computer after this update is done. That's fine. I don't need my computer to live stream from my phone. The man with the great machete is here. Hello. Hero Lamb is here and thought he'd be first. Dark Plague just wanted to pop in and say have a great stream. Okay, bye. Thank you, Dark Plague. And Chaos Fuel agrees that yes, I am the prettiest princess. I don't really think there's any much competition. It's between me and Princess Diana. Those are the two choices for pretty princess of the year. Princess Diana is dead, so I have a big advantage over her. Hello, Boba Fett. How are you? I hope you're well. Good morning, good time. You're having a torrid time with an ESFP friend? Well, sounds fun. This is Klaus Toller, non-alcoholic beer. Ruben brought me some from the store last night. So, I'm feeling a little discombobulated this morning. Maybe I have a poop on the way. I feel kind of tore up, just from still catching up on sleep. But it's Wednesday already. You hightailed it out of there. Discombobulate. Yeah, I'm not feeling. I don't think non-alcoholic beer can get you in any trouble. No. I'm not even sure drinking real alcohol can get you in trouble because it's like with smoking when they tell you like, oh, your video is age restricted because of smoking, they show you going like this and blowing out smoke. So it's concrete enough that they can sort of segment out the moment where you break the rule, right? It's much more difficult for me to imagine them doing that with alcohol because you could be drinking anything, right? Mike Jones says he's feeling discombobulated while holding a water bottle in his hand. I wonder why. Probably because that was my first bomber for the day. I hadn't gotten started yet. Yeah, that's helping me feel a lot more combobulated already. Stuck in a parking lot while you wait for an asshole to pick up his phone. Well, that doesn't sound like the most exciting activity. Mike Jones was that rapper one hit wonder guy in the 2000s. Never heard of him. I need to catch up. You're feeling discombobulated yourself? Wow. Yeah, I do need to catch up. I just woke up, Mike Jones. So I'm going to cut myself a little bit of slack because I just woke up. Back then, the hoes didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. Is that what Mike Jones said in his rap song? Good Times is going to buggy his way around Connecticut today. And who can blame him? It's a lovely day for a buggy. It's a beautiful day in the buggy hood. So I've been watching this. Well, I watched this episode of like Expedition Theme Park. Expedition Extinct. I watched this thing about Mr. Blobby, who apparently was like super huge in England in the 90s. Like, what made that character popular? What made that guy popular? Neil, whatever's house party. What a terrible character. And then he thought, he's like, oh, we're going to make a whole amusement park around Mr. Blobby. What a foolish man. That he ever thought that I see you, squirrel. I don't know if we really have any cutlets left, but what I do know is that I'm not going to be able to smoke a cigarette out here because I don't have any cigarettes with me. They're in the garage. But here, lamb. Am I retired? Sort of, I guess. I mean, I'm not doing the job I did for my career my whole life. That's for sure. But I'm still trying to manage things so that, you know, in ways that are good for my family's long-term financial interests and stuff. Anyway, it's not really true, Hero Lamb, what you say there. The people can just flag me over nothing to get my channel in trouble. They can flag all they want. But unless YouTube finds something that violates their terms of service, community standards or whatever, then it really doesn't matter. Because you can't really get in trouble unless you actually do something against the rules. So it is true that there are horrible, spiteful people out there, like shitty people, who will flag you if you break even the smallest community standard. But even for smoking on camera, the only consequence is your video gets age restricted. It's not like you get a strike. So age restricted is just like one level up from limited ads. There are various little statuses you can get by a video. Limited ads, age restricted, sharing, copyright. Copyright means the copyright holders have claimed all the revenue from this video because you've done a cover of a Billy Joel song or something. Limited ads means it contains content not suitable for most advertisers. Age restricted means it super contains content not suitable for most advertisers. Sharing means the copyright holders have asked to share some of the revenue from the video rather than take it all. And I guess that's it. Those are all the statuses you can get. So things that cause statuses on videos are not a big deal because they don't impact the channel. Strikes impact the channel, in bad ways. But I don't have any strikes at the moment. So we don't have a super exciting morning on tap here, but I do have a number of chores that I plan to do today. All linked to basically mostly ordering things on Amazon. Stuff we need to get for the vacation house. Like, I like the toaster oven that we took from the vacation house, so I think I'm going to keep it, but I think I'm going to get another toaster oven for the vacation house. And we need to get, multiple linens for every bed in the vacation house. And I know it's a 3-bedroom, but I wonder if maybe it would actually be better to just have 2 rooms with beds in them. Maybe a fold-out couch in the other room. I mean, yeah, it's a 3 bedroom house, but that place would be so crowded with 6 people in there. It's perfect for like a family of four with like 2 adults and 2 kids or something. Or even for, a couple. I think it's a good place for a couple, but since I don't think it really is well suited for cramming 6 people into there, I might try to discourage that by instead of having a bed in the third room, put a fold out couch instead. Make it like put a guitar in that room. People can play the guitar. Stuff like that. A trundle bed. I'm not sure exactly. A trundle bed's different than a Murphy bed, right? I'm gonna have to Google that one, Winston's mom. A trundle bed. Make one like an office with a fold. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. There's a casket. The casket we could get for $1,000. That would be an interesting choice. Yeah, we could theme it for vampires. Hi, Elaine. Thanks, Elaine. I think you're being biased in favor of your boyfriend, and that's fair. I get that. But I think realistically, objectively, we all know that I'm number one. Elaine sent me a long genealogy problem the other evening and was like, look at me, I'm doing second slot TI style work. And I'm like, what could be more fourth slot TI than that? Oh, I know. I've seen your boyfriend, Kevin. Or are you with a non soulmate right now waiting to find Kevin? Kevin's hot. Look, I'm not disputing that, Elaine. Kevin is a hot mama. Is a real hot mama. But look at this. That's what I call oil of Olay. Okay, I've been slopping oil of Olay on this face every day for decades. What is a trundle bed? These compact beds fit underneath another for space saving convenience. Hmm. hmm. Trundle bed. Well, I'll have to check into that. As I said to Rachel, this reminds me of when I typed Megan Lavoda. And Megan Lavoda was not nearly as good at TI questions as you are. But she had the same I'm so proud of myself thing when she got it right. And you know that second kind of question that that you did? I found out that's a fun one because unlike all those other kinds of critical thinking questions that I put on the TI, like on my, you must have accessed my materials from my class to have gotten that second kind of question because I made up that second kind of question. Unlike every other kind of question that I do TI questions for, that second kind of question where it goes like Judy has seven more Mia than she has fewer Mia than Mia has. I I invented that kind of question. So I was pretty pleased with myself for that one. Because I mean, the thing is, you wouldn't if you had just put the genealogy question. I would have said, "Oh well, she just heard me asking these questions or whatever, or she's heard that kind of TI question." But because I made up that kind of question, I know that you must have accessed my documents. Well, I don't know. As I said to Rachel last night, or whatever it was, I'm not even going to bother with that second kind of question because I made up that kind of question. So why would I even bother answering it? I'd have to think about it. I didn't even, I just heard the form of it and I'm like, oh, she asked one of those kind of questions. Here, Lamb, sometimes I feel that way too. They're just fucking with me because I'm a teenager with a little bit of gold and a pager. You know? Just because I'm a teenager with a little bit of gold and a pager is not any good reason to fuck with me. ESFPs, yeah. Well, I'm rather, relatively, whatever you want to say, fond of our realtor who's an ESFP. I know he's fond of us. We're easy clients. We're easy buyers in the sense that we don't pull the trigger on something at all until and unless we're serious about it. Bye, Elaine. Have a good day. Don't do badly on your exam at school. Get an A. Don't do badly on your exam at school. Yeah. ESFPs are great, but, you know, I understand Boba Fett's frustration as well. It's like, hey, I thought we were gonna go get drunk. He's like, oh, my bad, bro. I met this chick on the way and I'm packing her right now. But I'll totally be down when I'm done. Later, Boba Fett. Good luck with your ESFP times. Sorry, bro. Sorry I'm late. That's how he's gonna come in. So I do have a day with some doors to chew, but like I said, That's mostly just getting things I need to get off of Amazon. I got that check I was waiting for on Monday, so I deposited that. Went down to Merced, deposited that. We had to go to Merced anyway to get Rachel more babe stuff. And so I said, well, why don't we try to combine these two errands into one trip to Merced rather than go to the bank at Oakhurst? So I did, and that was that. The lady at the bank said that check would clear last night or earlier this morning at 3 a.m. I haven't checked my bank account this morning, but I'm assuming that check's cleared. You just ordered some hedge trimmers on Amazon. Well, congratulations. I don't know. Do I think you attract people of your own energy? Uh, I don't know. I don't really think about that kind of stuff very much. Like, things that I can't know very well include, say, why people like me. I have a better sense of why they don't like me. Um, but that kind of other people's subjectivities, it's like I have no way of accessing those. I don't know. I don't think that's typical for ESFPs. I think ESFPs do have kind of bad 6 slot FE. But instead of that manifesting as this person's on my shit list, I think it usually manifests as here's how you will perceive me, which is one of my favorite ESFP moves. Here's another example of bad 6 slot FE. So, from an ESFP, we were at lunch one day with our realtor, and we were at the Sportsman's Cafe, and I was looking through the menu. They've got local ads in the menu, you know? And I saw one of the ads, like, there's this lady named Shannon O'Brien. She was the agent who sold this house that I'm in right now, that we bought this house from her, you know? we had David's our buyer's agent. So we were at this restaurant, and I saw that this Shannon O'Brien lady had an ad in the menu. I'm like, oh, hey, look, it's the lady we bought this house from. And David is like, well, you know, I have ads at this restaurant in Merced on the table. I'm like, okay, dude. I'm not saying, like, oh, I see this ad. I'm impressed by her ad. I'm considering making her my realtor or something. I just noted, like, oh, that's cool. There's the lady who we bought this house from, you know? I wasn't trying to make you feel insecure about your own lack of ad in the menu, David. It reeks of. Oh, I can't read that. Too small for my eyes. My princess eyes cannot be strained to read things, okay? Only unstrained reading for these eyes. There are 3 cartoons that come out today that I watch. I don't especially love any of the 3, but they're all good. They're not great. Classroom of the Elite season 3 is pretty darn good, but it's a little chilly out here in the garage. I made a list of things that I have to get from Amazon, but I want to make sure that I get the right things. So I'm going to wait for Rachel to get up to help me buy those things. What was that? That's what everybody said right now. Oh my God, what was that? All right. So this is undoubtedly going to be one of my shorter streams in recent memory because, I'm tired. I'm tired and I also just kind of like want to sleep, like just to kill time, kind of. I'm not in a state of being where I'm going to be having a great deal of fun or, like partying it up or whatever. So I might as well just be asleep. that's my, yes, Ruben has I have a list that started here. Kitty, I have already watched you eat. Fine. I'll come watch you eat some more. All right, everybody. I also need to restart my computer. So I'm going to do that while I watch the cat eat. I found my glasses. Hooray for me. Now I'll be able to read things while we watch the cat eat. I'm coming. Meow. Oh, horrible sorrows. Listen. Meow, meow, meow. Should I pet this big old kitty? Meow, meow, meow. Should I pet him with my hands? Whoa, whoa, whoa. closer. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, kitty. You're so silly. Always wanting me to eat what you eat. Oh, what a good kitty. What an important eater. Yes, you love to eat. So I was thinking yesterday about how there will probably be a a fairly regular maid stream that I put on where I go to the vacation rental and clean up after people have been there. Yeah, FE6 is FI2. Oh, why could you want me to? How can you eat so much food? I watched him eat like pretty much a full breakfast already this morning. And it was like, 45 minutes ago. Because it was right before I started this stream. Yes, you're a silly man. Yes, you are. But I hope you feel very observed, Trouble. Because you have been watching, eating so many times now. Not just by me, but by people on the internet. You are a well-watched cat. I wish that old expression said, a watched cat never eats. Then I wouldn't have to watch the cat eat. Okay, the computer's restarted. It had to do some Windows updates. Oh, there. I'm sitting down. And I find that relaxing. Let's see. Okay, so today is Wednesday. Yes, it did. Good for me. So now I've got to start, unfortunately, spending some money, even though that's not my favorite thing in the world to do. I got to call the septic tank company to come fix my septic tank over there. And that's going to cost $4,500 to $5,500, somewhere in that neighborhood. Now, granted, we got $5,000 off the price, $4,500 off the price, um, to cover this fixing. So it's not really spending an extra $4,500. Well, when we bought the house, when we were in escrow, they do have to do a septic inspection and stuff, and the septic tank inspection company said that it still works, but one of the leach lines is partially intruded. The other a second leach line is fully intruded. The third leach line is clear, root intruded. So that's what's wrong with it, and um, it still currently works, but I think it probably drains a little slow. Uh, and yeah, I mean that's basically Ruben has indicated it does drain a little slow. This is one of the reasons why we're happy to have Ruben and Acacia stay in that house this week, because this is very helpful in getting it set up for a vacation rental to have actual, vacationers there. I don't know if they've done laundry yet. I'm a little worried about if they do laundry, if that's gonna take a long time to drain. Maybe I'm not sure. Yeah, it's expensive, but also it's like, um, it's not really a cost per se, because we bought the house for, the list price was 275, I think, and uh, because of the septic thing, we only paid them 270 500, and so now we just have to pay the other 4,500 of it. So that's what I mean by it's not really a new cost or whatever. It's just an annoyance. Would have been nice if they would have just fixed it before we bought it, and then instead of credit us the money for it. But I guess escrow was closing in on them fast, and us fast, and maybe they just didn't have the liquidity or whatever. So that's how we ended up. That's just what the deal ended up being. Real estate, man. It's not. It's not one of those things where anything necessarily makes sense. It's just one of those things where both people know what they want, and it's full of compromise. I don't like compromise really. I like things that are the correct way or the wrong way. Uh, Anager. That's what I decided to call you. Anager. Rhymes with manager. Anyway, Anager, yo to you too. How did your schooling go the other day? I think you said you were going for a test or something. Um, First, I need to make a quick poll because this is important to get an answer on this. Is Eric, me, the prettiest princess? Yes or no? Yeah, I failed. Now I'm going to go to jail for bringing my homework. Oh, for banging your homework? Have you ever heard the album, You Old Cowards Don't Even Smoke Crack? Cuter than me? Even if I'm looking like this? That's pretty cute. Here I am. When I get off the plane in Japan, the whole country says, Kawaii! No, you don't, Lou. You just go right up to her and say, listen here, girl. I'm tired of your shit. Like that. I don't think I was ever called that hero, actually. I have no illusions about my physical appearance. This is why I put this poll up. Because, let's be honest, there are some princesses out there who might even be prettier than me. I was called Daddy Little Princess back in my day. Yeah, I remember that too. Nobody even specified who Daddy was. This is back in the day, after my father died, but before now. Well, I didn't ask if I was cute. I asked if I was a pretty princess. Not just a pretty princess, but the prettiest princess. Maybe I should have said, who's a prettier princess, Eric or Princess Diana? Hi, Carlos Paeva. How are you this morning? No, I mean, princess has always been a big part of my identity. I've been a princess since birth, I think. I'm just like, no, I'm above that. Whatever it is that I don't like. I think that's what it means to be a princess. And to be a pretty princess means to be extra like that. Excuse me, I'm a very pretty princess. I can't do those horrible things. That's what it means to be a pretty princess, okay? It doesn't have anything to do with your biological sex or your gender. It has to do with your princessiness. Yeah, I'm a very pretty princess for sure. In an SI way, right. I don't like it when it gets a little bit too hot or a little bit too cold. I don't like it when I get too little sleep. I would never do well on Naked and Afraid. In that regard, I am the prettiest princess. I mean, Rachel's an even prettier princess than me, actually, in that regard. You want to talk about princessy? Wow. That girl's got princess down. When the power went off, like the other night for half an hour, this was not, I don't remember exactly when it was, but maybe a few weeks ago, it went off for like half an hour. And she was all like, oh my God, just chill out, Rachel. I'll come back on shortly. But being without her phone, internet capacity on her phone, for her is just deeply traumatic. And the thing is, I set her up in her room with a laptop and a TV so that she could do her internet on the TV on the laptop in her room. She never even uses it at all. She just is on her phone instead. She so never uses it that we just took it and put it over there at the other house, the TV, so that Ruben and Acacia could have a TV. But I think we'll get a bigger TV for that house. We'll see how much they are. It should be mounted on the wall, not put on that little table over there. So it's worthwhile to have a decent TV. The thing is, we're just gonna have to be okay with investing a little money into this place to get it up to snuff before we rent it, and then once we got everything in place, then we'll just let it do its job, right? Make money. Also, it's gonna mean I'm gonna have to start working. Every day somebody stays there, I have to go there and clean. Or maybe if they stay there for 2 or 3 nights, then I can skip a couple of days. But big sneezes for the heck. Those are some big sneezes, huh? Are you as impressed with my sneezing as I am? I hope so. The supermarket in our town, Pioneer Market, they don't have a club card for special prices or any bullshit like that, which is good. I don't like that. Instead, they have a gas card. And when you give them your gas card at the supermarket, all the amount of money you spend at the supermarket, it like gets you discounts on gas at the gas station nearby. So, of course, it's not always the case that when I want to get gas, I'm near that gas station. But I just go like, well, whatever. I'll just keep getting more groceries and then my discount will get bigger. But yesterday, my discount at the gas station was 95 cents a gallon. So I filled up the tank, it was like $40. I'm like, oh, that's a good deal on gas. And there's a boring SITE story for you about how I saved money on gasoline. All right, let's go in. Oh, actually, let's chew a door. Let's chew a door. What door do we need to chew? Right now, it's called Scoop the Litter Box. As you see, somebody scooped a bunch of sand here for no good reason. There. I'm radioing headquarters. All right. High Hunters locomotives. I agree with Hero Lamb. That's totally messed up. Hi, Sean L. Good morning. I don't anticipate we're going to be streaming for a lot longer. Because I'm not especially feeling it or anything, you know? What are you all about? Says Cindy Prim. Well, I'm all about all kinds of different things. From this to that to the other thing. Everything you can imagine. And nothing. I'm all about steak and eggs for breakfast, says Sean L. I'm all about those dollar bills, y'all, says Hero Lamb. Are you drinking and stoned right now? No, I don't drink alcohol. And while I do smoke marijuana, I would not say that I'm stoned right now, no. It takes a little effort for me to get stoned, whatever that means. It's not like I can just fall into a bong rip and be stoned. I gotta sit here and pull some serious bowls. Ever watch the Marijuana Man show? No. Did I just wipe my nose on the inside of my shirt collar? Yes, I did. Because one thing, I got a little life hack for you all, a little trick, okay? Your shirt is at least as absorbent as a paper towel. So go ahead and use it to wipe your nose. It'll help keep the earth healthy by using future by using trees, fewer trees. You want to use fewer trees, don't you? I think so. You do. Earth hater. Cindy Prim, you're an earth hater. Because you hate the earth so much. Hunter's locomotives, He's too young to hate the earth. I don't drink any alcohol because, I used to have a bit of a problem with the old Alcaroo. I need to know your political status before I watch anymore. My political status is correct. What's known as a correctist. I'm correct about every specific political policy matter, and I'm correct at the frame level about how to discuss politics and what comprises meaningful civil discourse in a citizen democracy. That's where I stand politically. I stand on the side that is correct every time, without exception. I've attained that level of correctness by being dispassionate, having no particular side or preference that I am okay, sure. Give me a policy issue you want me to address. That's not a policy issue. That's a presidential candidate. Do I support Trump? No, I don't support Trump or Biden at all. They're both terrible candidates. But most importantly, that's not a policy issue. That's not something you can be correct or incorrect about. You can pick one candidate or the other. You can call one of them preferable to the other, but that's not a policy issue. That's how to avoid talking meaningfully about politics, not how to talk meaningfully about politics. And that's the beautiful thing about a right, Hero Lamb, is you don't have to exercise it. I don't have to pick either one. Yes, I can. That's a complete lie. I can not vote and complain all I want. I don't know who ever came up with that notion. It's insane. I don't have to vote for one. Okay, I'll stay for a while, but only because you're getting high. I'm trying to, Cindy. I am trying my best, okay? I'm confident that if I keep trying my best, I will eventually get high. You have also coffee. I think what you mean is I also have coffee. There is a Talking with Famous People song. It is it's the theme song that I put on uploaded videos some of the time. It goes like this. Talking with famous people. That's how it goes. It's the #1 hit. Sleazy One, I'm so glad you're back. I'm so glad you're back because I wanted to tell you we followed your advice. I can't show it to you now because Rachel must have taken it with her upstairs, and that's fine. But we got a vape thing that you can scoop in concentrate into, like you suggested. We went to Merced and we got one. And we got like this kind of concentrate. I talked to the guy at the store, and he was very much saying all the same things you were saying. No, it was great advice. Tell you a joke. All right, Cindy Prim. I will. A lot of people are offended by my identity as a fake deaf person. But I explained to them, I can give you everything a real deaf person can give you, plus I can hear you. Oh yeah, it's great. We love it. It's way better than the cart ones for sure. Well, then you'll enjoy my joke extra much, Cindy Prim, because if you are intuitive enough, you understand what I'm doing there comedically and why it's funny. If you don't, then, well, that's on you. Your own lack of intuition has caused you to fail to appreciate what is ultimately a hilarious joke. No, I didn't, actually. That's a lack of intuition on your part. You don't you didn't understand what I was doing with the joke. Think about it more, maybe you'll figure it out. We apparently are Noah Buscues because what is green and has four wheels? The Hulk in a wheelchair. I'm confident, Sleazy Wand, that punchline is better than the actual punchline. um, answer grass. I lied about the wheels. That's a good joke as well, Sean L. I like it. What's green and has wheels? Grass. I lied about the wheels. Although I like Sleazy Wand's joke as well. You're gonna throw dabs on top too? Oh my gosh. Noah, you and I are like kindred spirits. I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna pack the ball like this. And then I'm gonna scoop on top of it a little bit of this stuff. Scoopy scoop, I say. Scoopy scoop. There we go. And then like this. Okay, I'll wait for you. I'll wait. Let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you are ready, and I will kick ass and take names. That's fine. You're running outside. Oh, you don't smoke in the house. I don't smoke cigarettes in the house, but I do smoke weed in the house because I figure, well, it doesn't smell. I don't think she's saying you're supposed to be intimidated, Sandy. I wouldn't be intimidated by me. I suspect that if, okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. That was a good bong rip. Well, she may have been getting at that, but I didn't say that. Well, I mean, why would you be? I'm just a guy talking on the internet, right? What could I possibly do or say that could be intimidating to you? I have no interest in intimidating you. I'm not naturally an intimidating person. So don't be intimidated. Remember, you're saying that's what she was getting at, but she never said that either. You're the one who introduced this word intimidated. I'm not interested in debating anybody about anything. I'm not somebody who has a lot of debates with people, right? Debate is a competition sport. It's like saying, well, Eric, you're a basketball coach, so you must play a lot of basketball with people. No, I don't play a lot of basketball with people. Actually. So I would say, of course, you can't expect Winston's mom to defend a position she didn't state, since she never stated you should be intimidated. Then you can't expect her to explain why you should be intimidated. Right? It doesn't take a debate coach to see that. It's a lovely morning. Take a look, everybody. Oh, you can't really see it with the sun blinding you like that. I think put you in a more spot where you can see better and not be so blinded. Actually, let's look this way, maybe. What a lovely morning, huh? Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a very silly squirrel coming over here my way. He's telling me, give me some cutlets already, goddammit. All right, buddy, I'll give you some cutlets. I just got to get into the garage because okay, all right, this squirrel is giving me say, oh, you make me feel so guilty, squirrel. Very well, squirrel. The reason I haven't given cutlets like yesterday or whatever is because I left the twanger. Okay, all right. Okay, look at this squirrel. He's coming right over here being like, where is my cutlets? Okay, I'll go into the garage. I get it. He's like going to the garage door and saying, go into the garage and get some cutlets. All right, I got to go get some cutlets. That squirrel's too cute to ignore. I hope I have cutlets left. All right, Mr. Squirrel. All right. That's all the rest of the cutlets. Bring this back. Need this. Close with the garage door. Here come the birds. Oops. a health tube on camera by accident. We got 1, 2, 3 blue jays. Fourth one coming. Here comes that squirrel. I was waiting. And he shooed away all of the birds. Get out of here, you birds, he said. I'm here. I'm a squirrel. I'm the one who made this guy bring out the cutlets. These cutlets belong to me. Listen, you have to share with your woodland friends, okay? You can't just hog all the cutlets yourself. We got 3 blue jays and the squirrel on the wall at the same time. Blue jays fly away because there was a car driving by. Not a lot of cars drive by here, but some do. There's another squirrel. We got double squirrel action. This is why this live stream is getting so popular, is because I bring hot squirrel action every day. It's like squirrels, squirrels, squirrels. Yeah, squirrel on squirrel action here. We got 2 squirrels. They're both eating cutlets. This is pretty magnificent live stream action that you're not gonna get at any old stream. I'm leaving it here because I'm anticipating you may in a little while see a 3rd squirrel. No, he's still on the ground. Oh, but you might be able to see him in frame anyway. If I scoot over a little bit. Not quite. Maybe. Pew, 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 pew. I wonder why that bird's pew, 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 pewing like that. What do you think that means? In bird language. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. You think that means something specific in bird language? Like, come and get some cutlets. Come and get some cutlets. Wow, that's some hot squirrel action. Oh my goodness. Look at the squirrels go. Wow. It's like cutlets last stand around here. That's right, I made a Custer joke. I made a joke about General Custer. It's important to throw an occasional General Custer joke into your repertoire. There, we got 2 squirrels in frame, plus a bird that's pretty hot. That's pretty juicy. We need to go to the store and get more cutlets for sure. You know what? Cutlets is also something I could maybe order online. I don't know. they'd be more expensive or not if I ordered them online. They're pretty expensive at the store. It's like $8 a bag or something. But it's nice to be able to have some woodland friend action in the morning, you know. Sure, it makes a big mess, but obviously I don't do a very good job of keeping the driveway swept or anything. I just kind of ignore it. I'm just like, whatever. It's dirty. I don't care. Wow. This really is an action packed wall this morning. See, we've got 3 squirrels on there spread out. We got 2 on the, well, that one's running away right now. But got 2 on the ground. The thing is, normally I do put cutlets over on the rocks too, but I didn't have that many cutlets to put this morning, so. And we got the little birds in the mix here too. They want their share of cutlets as well. The bigger birds and the squirrels sometimes don't let the little birds really get much cutlets. We'll see, we got a couple blue jays right there. I know the little birds are fighting it up. This is as action-packed a morning as I've ever seen on the cutlet wall. This is as good cutlet action as you are ever going to see, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a wilderness friend explosion. Wow. This is proof that cutlets are the favorite of the woodland friends. That's so action packed. Okay, well, I will tell you, I seriously have never seen such an action packed morning on the wall. And so quick, too. As soon as I put them out, it's just like bam, bam, bam. Here come the woodland friends. Normally it takes them a little while, but, you know, obviously they were like me after Rachel's period. Yeah, sunflower seeds are cutlets. Exactly. That's right. Oh, kitty. Well, how about some non-wildlife action? Um, Cindy, you want some non-wildlife action? Unfortunately, I have the world's neediest cat. So he insists that I watch him eat like every 30 minutes. All right, here's some tame life action. All right, kitty, go ahead. Eat some food. Oh, kitty. Why are you so needy? Why? Why can't you just eat by yourself? Hmm? Yes, I'm right here. And I love you. And I think you're a very good kitty. Oh, yeah. This cat needs to just get over it already, though. Seriously. This is the third time already this morning that I've watched him eat. He had a full breakfast when he first got up. Then I watched him again for quite some time. He ate a lot more. And then now he's eating again quite a bit more. Like, can you just chill out a little bit? He acts like, he's from the wild, right? The wilds of Arcadia. He grew up a stray cat, and I think he spent time hungry or whatever. Now that he has unlimited food, he just wants to eat all the time. But it's not gonna go away. So he just needs to relax already. It's like he was raised in the Depression, you know? And as I mentioned before, for anybody who doesn't know, who's new, doesn't know this, please don't discriminate against my cat. He does have AIDS. Yes, he does. He has cat AIDS, sometimes called FIV, for feline IV, immune deficiency virus, or whatever it is. Immuno. Yes, you're a good kitty. Yes, you are. And Daddy knows. And Daddy loves. You don't need to eat more food. You've eaten plenty of food. Oh. Ultimately it's best to just let him eat food until he stops eating. And maybe he'll leave me alone for a while. At some point, he's got to just get too full to eat any more food. That's my hope, anyway. It's my hope and my dream. Thanks, Casey White. I love my cat too, but he's also a very difficult cat. I mean, he's as much trouble as a dog. Very much like a dog. He's always around me. He'll like guards me from my other cat, which is super annoying because I love my other cat. My other cat I've had since she was born. And this cat forced his way into the family and lots of things like that. But, we do the best we can. Unfortunately, Trouble, the cat you just saw, has basically divided the house into the downstairs, which he views as his, and the upstairs, which he begrudgingly accepts as Capia's. But it should not be the case that Michael Patrick Bernie or 420, you are always encouraging me to smoke more weed. I'm not going to at the moment because I just pulled a couple of bong rips with concentrate on them, and I'm actually fairly high. No, I did not work at Pepsi. I don't know why my dad got this jacket, but I must say it's just super comfortable and I love it. It's got zip up pockets too, so I can safely carry things like my wallet and stuff in them. All right, you have a good day as well, Casey White. And don't forget to eat plenty of cheese. Uh, who's angry about my cat? I have another cat. I have two cats. I live in California, Mariposa County. Very close to Yosemite. So that's a pretty cool place to be. It's a very cool place to live. I feel very grateful to live here. It's a wonderful community. And, you know, it's like a place where there's no graffiti anywhere. It's wonderful. Those birds are Stellar's jays, not blue jays? Really? Those aren't blue jays? What's the difference between Stellar's jays and blue jays? I'll have to Google it. Well, thank you for that information, Sean L. I didn't even know there was such a thing as a Stellar's jay. Oh, those, it definitely is that. It's related to the blue jay in the eastern United States, but it's also the only crested jay west of the Rockies. Oh, well, that's interesting to know. Thank you for that very interesting information. Least concern uh, conservation status means there's a lot of them. Wow, their range goes all the way down into through Mexico into Central America, but not into South America. And they have these subspecies. CS frontalis, CS carbonaceae, CS annectens, CS macrolopha, diademata, CS coronata. Wow, a lot of subspecies of that as well. I guess according to this, we would have probably the CS frontalis variety. Very, very interesting. I'll have to tell Rachel that. She'll be very interested in that. I have got to, I'm going to have to decline at the moment, Peter Griffin, because I just got done pulling bong rips and I'm smoked out. I'm about ready actually to wrap this up and go to bed, take a little nap, or maybe watch some cartoons. Megan, good day. Hello, how are you? Rachel is still in bed. She is sleeping the day away. as I hope to do shortly as well. Do I know any bird related songs? Hmm, I don't think so. Yes, you are the famous people that I'm talking to. Correct, Cindy Pram. And I commend you for your correctness. So, I wish that I could show you the thing we got based on Sleazy Juan's suggestion. I don't feel poor to be talking with you. I feel fortunate to be talking with you. I enjoy talking with people. I can think of that one, Sleazy One. Well, that denies my capacity to confer famous status onto you by the process of talking to you. And I'm not sure you should deny me that capacity. Everybody, everybody's coming in with the weed smoking thing today. Yes, I've been known to occasionally partake. Sean L says the only thing famous about me is my famous chili that isn't very good. No, you're famous around here as Sean L. You know, you're the only Sean L around. Yeah, I've been known to eat a few mushrooms before. It's not out of the question. Uh-oh, Megan, don't do that. You don't want to start smoking. Smoking's bad. Okay? Sean L's famously bad chili. Yeah, DMT is great. You know, I have in fact tried crack a long time ago. Yeah, that was when I was like 19 or 20. One night I did much crack. That's it. That was the end of my crack doing after that. Well, family, you're lucky. I got for you tonight Sean L's famously bad chili. I have done MDMA. Uh, I got good MDMA one time. I tried to do it multiple times. I never really got real MDMA except for one time. Oh yeah, I've tried DMT. I like it. I'm a fan. My heart is with Palestine, but right now it's split between Palestine and me, the prettiest princess of them all. I don't know what the eight part is, but I want to party with you, says Cindy Prim. Well, I ain't find the legs. Meow, 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 meow. I rubbed my eyes once watching people on drugs and nothing helped. Hmm, good to know. I don't have these drugs, Toby Craig. I'm just answering questions about which ones I've done. You think I'm a petty princess? Well, if you're gonna say that, then I'm gonna ban you. You mean like that? That would be a petty princess. I think I'm a pretty princess, but not a petty princess. What am I going to do today? I have uh, I have a number of chores I need to do, or as I like to say, doors I need to chew. I'm a Richard Petty princess. I don't know what that is, but I'll take your word for it. I think I might go outside for a little while here and just sort of walk around the house because It's a nice morning. I feel like enjoying a little bit outside. Yeah, well, the chores I have to do are not very tiresome chores, really, but they're chores nevertheless. We need to purchase, basically, we need to purchase stuff to outfit this condo down the street with linens, towels, everything it needs to be a vacation rental. And we have a list, but I don't want to do it until Rachel's awake because uh, I want to make sure nobody's getting banned. I want to make sure that Toby Crave, no, I am not a person who accesses that back hole. Okay, I prefer my penis not go places where there are poop or have been poop or might be poop. Okay, it's gross. That's just gross, and we need to get over it. We need to just accept that that's gross and not try to hump people in the butt. Okay. The ear hole's fine, but you better be a she either better be a very big eared woman or you better be a pretty compact guy if you're gonna get anywhere with the ear hole. I mean, also, I don't know if I really want wax, ear wax. It's almost like an anti-lubricant, you know? I think I might have to poop. And I have, of course, a universal rule that says I don't always apply it. I'm not saying I obey this universal rule all the time, but this is a rule that can universalize to everybody. I think to good effect. If you can poop, you should poop. Do it now. Otherwise, it might go back up inside you, and you never know when you're going to see it again. I think that's good advice. I wish I had followed it all the time. So, for regulars around here, you know already that most live streams involve some discussion of my poops, usually some pooping, general status updates about my poop health, etc. And I'm pretty pleased with this morning's efforts. I've done a good job. My butthole's done a good job. My poop tube or butt tube, as it's called in the scientific journals, is called a butt tube or a butt chute. It's done a good job. That's the part of your butt where the poop is before it goes down into your butt properly. It's called your butt tube. If you have a butt tube, everything is beautiful. That means everything's beautiful for everybody because everybody has a butt tube. It doesn't matter what race you are, what gender, what nationality, what religion. Everybody has a butt tube. Some people might call it their butt chute, but everybody has one. It's like, why do we have to go to war and fight each other and stuff? Can't we just all come together over our shared butt tubes? We've all been there, wishing we could poop, but the poop's still stuck up in the butt tube, it's not even down in your butt yet. We can all identify with that. We just need an inspirational song to go along with this thing. You know, like, remember that your neighbor has a butt tube just like you. Something like that, you know. Alright, let's go wash our hands in the kitchen, where it's better to wash your hands, you know, because it's more room. Dish soap, which I like better than hand soap. There we go. Oh yeah, that's soapy. Okay, so wonderful job, everybody. You had the laxative effect you were supposed to have, and here I am, happily post-poop. I feel like a new man, and that new man's name is Robert. I still touched your phone. Let us see your bed. Sure, Toby Craig. I'll let you see my bed, because my wife's upstairs. And she's not in bed down here. She's in bed upstairs, so I will happily show you my bed. Which is, I will admit, a bit of a mess at the moment. Okay. See, I kicked off all the covers when I got out of bed. Get off of me, covers. It's time to get up. And, you know, I should probably close the hat, and we've got a couple of blankets on the floor here. It's kind of a mess in here. Got a couple of clothes on the ground. But, yeah, I'm in kind of pseudo in the process of reorganizing things to put musical instruments in here. And so, yeah, it's kind of a mess. Let me turn off this is the closet. This is another closet. Turn off the light. You can't see it, but the bathroom's right there. All right, so I hope you enjoyed looking at my bed. There's my front door. Yes, I agree that makes the most sense, Sleazy One. But here's the thing. I'm thinking about it in terms of being as far away from where Rachel sleeps as possible so I don't bother her with making noise. So I could do it when she's asleep. You want me to play some guitar for you? Sure. I'll play Cloudy Day in Los Angeles, which is a song I wrote, I don't know how long ago. A while ago. within the last 4 years, 5 years, within the last 5 years, I wrote this song. It's a very cloudy day in Los Angeles, and today we run out of time. Troubles past, struggles still to come. The day is nearly done. Will someone buy us some more time? Cloudy day in Los Angeles, cloudy day in LA. I'm no sort of evangelist, but I have something to say. Life may strangely be forgiving to those who stay awake all night. And mostly voices say to give in. They'll try to sap your will to fight. But whether I'm supposed to be here or just be soon forgotten, noise is sort of based on what I see here and also on what I avoid. It's a very cloudy day in Los Angeles, and today we run out of time. Troubles past, struggles still to come. The day is nearly done. Will someone buy us some more time? Cloudy day in Los Angeles, cloudy day in LA. I'm no sort of evangelist, but I have something to say, something to say. No, I don't know any Zappa. I don't. I'll play another song. Let's see. Could play that. I could play Meow. I guess I'll play Gerald. It's a good one to play. I've been playing that a lot lately. People seem to like it. I mean, I'll play Gregory in Disguise. Sorry, I said the wrong name. Gregory in Disguise. He's Gregory in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive, averts his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's Gregory in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive, averts his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's Gregory in disguise. He hates the lies, wants to confront the men, always telling them. But every time he tries, they only run and hide. Again he is denied the chance to yell at them. So now he's Gregory in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive, averts his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's Gregory in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive, averts his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's Gregory in disguise. He hates the lies, wants to confront the men, always telling them. But every time he tries, They only run and hide. Again, he is denied the chance to yell at them until the bridge brings a new approach. Sneakily, he'll try to encroach up on the guilty, then perhaps he'll get the chance to yell at them. He's Gregory in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive. Averts his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's Gregory in disguise, hands in his pockets. Now he's walking down the drive. Averts his eyes. He doesn't want you guys to realize that he's Gregory in disguise. No, I don't know that song covering it by Morgan Wallen. Here's a song I sometimes cover by Merle Haggard. This is a cover. Well, you might call me a rambling man, 'cause I do a lot of thumbing and a kicking cane, but it won't do an ounce good to call me names. My daddy wasn't Willie Woodrow. I wasn't born and raised in no ghetto. Just a white boy looking for a place to do my thing. I'm gonna find me a wealthy woman in a line of work that don't take no diploma, 'cause I ain't got much to lose and lost the game. You might love it, I ain't no black and I ain't no yellow. Just a white boy looking for a place to do my thing. I don't want no handout living, don't want any part of anything they give, and I'm proud and white and got a song to sing. Well, I said a few things and I'll admit it, but if you want to get ahead, you gotta hump and get it. Just a white boy looking for a place to do my thing. Small town boy, been around a little, and I like guitar and I like the fiddle, 'cause that's the kind of soul to expand my flame. Blue-eyed Billy feared ain't ready, I got to work just to be somebody, just a white boy looking for a place to do my thing. I don't want no handout living, don't want any part of anything they give, and I'm proud and white and got a song to sing. Well, I said a few things and I'll admit it, if you want to get ahead, you gotta hump and get it, just a white boy looking for a place to do my thing. Well, I said a few things and I'll admit it, if you want to get ahead, you gotta hump and get it, just a white boy looking for a place to do my thing. Well, I said a few things and I'll admit it, if you want to get ahead, you gotta hump and get it, just a white boy, listen, let to do my thing. Anyway, I didn't write that song. If you don't like it because it's racist or whatever, well, I didn't write it. I didn't endorse its message or whatever. I just think it's a cool song. It plays so easy. It plays so nice. But I just, I feel like good at the guitar these days. Ever since I got this guitar, it's so much easier to play, I just want to play another song. When I was younger, it seemed that everything gleamed. I don't know what happened to me, but I've lost that sense of urgency, and I don't think that I'll ever see it again. If you follow my lead, you'll discover I'm loster than you, and you'll want to know the way to get back out to wherever it was you thought you knew. And tomorrow will be just like today. I'll be lost then too. It's a matter of mood as much as a matter of will. And the things I do and the direction I point to still seem a part of me, though departedly. And I wonder if I'll ever see them again. if I could go back to my early self, I'd say, good job, Eric. Good job starting to play the guitar. You will not regret this. It feels so nice to play the guitar sometimes. Even when I'm not on any amphetamines, like right now I'm not on any amphetamines. Who was I just thinking about? Myself. What I was just thinking about. I was thinking about how nice it feels to play the guitar. It makes me emotional. Because, I went through a long period of time here after my parents' death where I didn't feel motivated to even live unless I was on Adderall, and even then I felt kind of about it. Now it feels wonderful. It's like I'm up this morning, I'm tired, I need more sleep. I'm still having fun live streaming. It's wonderful. What more could I ask for in life? Than to be happy even when I'm not on Adderall. Gerald has a thought. Gerald has a lot. No, not anything like that. Gerald has a plot to get the margarine tater tots. He's got a good idea for a name changing business. Thinking now about what to call Christmas when they hire his firm to change that name. Gerald always thought there'd be chance enough to return to the work I left rough. He'd get back to it eventually. But his visions piled up, and his plans would interrupt all the work that started off so hopefully. And now his mind is back on his business, thinking of changing factless to listless. So how all of the people will shout his name. And Gerald knows he understands ever more clearly now. He won't provide explanation regarding the why or the how. He'll see you and know you from inside your heart. Exciting, delighting, Gerald plays his part. But Gerald still knew there's too much to do. And he had dropped time in the underview. Too much to rebut. So where now and what? Too much time spent nitpicking the stew with you. Now Gerald has a thought. Gerald has a lot. Gerald has a plot to get to margarine's tasty spots. He's got a good idea for a name change of business. Thinking now about what to call Christmas when they hire his firm to change that name. Because Gerald has a thought. Hunter's locomotive is back. He sure is. And that's a wonderful time for everybody. El Nino, my ass. You call those storms? Where is the rain? Those drizzles don't count, I'll drizzle more when I pee in the sink, which is just the right height to catch all of the undesired splatter. And when I'm done, I'll go outside and climb a ladder. I will go out there and bring me a bucket and pour water inside. And I'll say, hey, Mr. Cloud, drop it from the bottom. Hey, Mr. Cloud, won't you drop it from the bottom? Hey, Mr. Cloud, drop it from the bottom on me. I don't know any Cat Stevens. I'm sorry. I have a song about cats. Would you like me to sing that song? I could do that. It's called Wonderful, Wonderful Kitty. And it's made for my wonderful, wonderful kitty. Not that one. My other kitty. Capilla. She's a wonderful kitty who deserves a song called Wonderful Kitty. Trouble does not have a song like that for him because he's much less of a wonderful kitty. We love him just as much, don't get me wrong, but he's a difficult cat. All right, wonderful, wonderful kitty. Here we go. Wonderful, wonderful kitty, having wonderful times. Always cleaning yourself, making sure you got clean lines. Wonderful, wonderful kitty, you're such a fabulous soft friend. And now it's wonderful kitty petting time again. Just let me pet you, don't walk away. It's petting time and wonderful, wonderful kitty, having wonderful times. Always cleaning yourself, making sure you got clean lines. But your wonderful kitty is a fabulousness I've never encountered before. And I know that I want to pet my kitty some more. Won't let me pet you, don't walk away. It's petting time. Hooray! That's where I'll put the guitar down. That song was called Wonderful, Wonderful Kitty, and it's about my wonderful, wonderful kitty. It's a universal experience we can all share. Just let me pet you, don't walk away. I think those are the best lyrics in that song. We can all universally know that moment when you want to pet your cat and it just wants to walk away from you. That's a universal human suffering right there that we can all share. Oh, I have my glasses with me. How smart of me. Yeah, those are some of my best lyrics ever, maybe. Just let me pet you. Don't walk away. Isn't it sad? Does it make you feel the sadness of Kitty not wanting pets? All right, so as you know, you're not allowed to see any of my health tube action. But so what you're going to get to see instead is the coffee cup action. It's pretty action-packed still. Got my coffee cup here on the drink holder. It doesn't fit when this is such a big coffee cup, but that's sitting on top of it. It's just there fine. And then you get to see me occasionally reach over here, get some, take it away, put it back. That'll be when I drink coffee. Now you know what that means. It's like if you experience that. So you won't be frightened, because I don't want you to be frightened. I'm also going to put on my glasses so I can see what you're saying. Hi, Josh, NIED. I am having a good one. Thank you. Pio is wonderful. You're right, Lou. Any of those mods have a Discord link? I don't have it. I don't know what it is. Drop it from the bottom so it's a great place for rain clouds. Yeah, I like that lyric too. But I'm really enamored with the simple lyric. Um, just let me pet you. Don't walk away. Oh, I win. I am the prettiest princess. It's not a golf cart exactly. I've heard it called the side by side, a utility vehicle. Um, it goes off road. It's gas powered, and it's got low gear and high gear, reverse. It goes to switch it from 2 wheel to 4 wheel drive, and it goes on pretty gnarly stuff. And you can go over a lot of bumps and stuff with it, and it's not that bumpy feeling. It feels like pretty soft. It's called a Mule Pro FXT Ranch Edition. Yeah, this thing's pretty fun. We have all these wilderness roads right around our house that that we can go on to, like into the national forest and stuff, because we're right here, tucked between a couple of national forests. And this thing actually seats up to 6 people. It's got 6 seat belts in it, But I've never had 6 people in it at one time. It's got a windshield, keeps the wind from hitting your face, which is nice. You don't want to get too much wind on you. It's already cold enough in this car because it doesn't have any sides here. It's just open to the world. So anyway, it's fun. I'll use it as a utility vehicle once we start renting out this. Um, Once we start renting out this vacation rental down the street, I'll be using this as a utility vehicle to go over there with like cleaning supplies, bring the dirty linens back here to wash them, put new linens on the bed, clean and whatever. So this is perfect for that. Take the trash back to our house and this and put it in our trash cans because I ideally don't want to get trash service for 2 houses. And I think that especially if we got our trash compactor fixed, like I might be able to fix the trash compactor. We have a trash compactor, but it doesn't seem to work. So I call it our little wilderness car, and uh, we've used it quite a bit. The other thing is, there's this hill that's in the back of the house. It goes down to this shed that we have, and if I want to take things down to the shed or up to the shed, down to the shed or back up to the house, it's good to take it in this little car because that road that goes down to the shed, which is not really a road. It's like a driveway, very short, but it's very steep. Like regular car isn't really made for it. Bacon Monkey 2109, I'm sure you're not here anymore, but if you are, ask your question. Thanks, Cindy Prim. Sleazy Juan can tell already you have a nice voice. Well, you could watch her video and see what her voice sounds like. She's got videos at her channel. Videos galore. I hope Rachel's back is better today. Because I have been putting off marriage wrestling because she hurt her back. Oh, sure. She has more than one hole, I get it. But I like to have full marriage wrestling, not just half marriage wrestling. Oh, really? Well, I'll put a link to her channel right here. I'll put a link to her channel. Yeah. Then you can see her panel. Yeah. Copy and paste. No, I did not ask about you. I did reply by saying, thanks, Cindy Friend, for your comment when you said nice concert. It took me a while to see it. No, I mean, her back's fine. Like, she can move around and stuff, but she was almost better yesterday. It's been a few days. She should be better today. I just don't want to rush the process and have her hurt her back again, you know? She's very accommodating, of course. I don't feel like she's not remotely withholding. So, it's not like I'm complaining about anything. I'm just deciding to wait until her back's a little bit, all the way better. I can. If I can wait that long. I mean, I haven't waited through the whole thing anyway, but the point is, I guess, that I'm in the mood for marriage wrestling. I guess that's the point, really. So, it's a lot easier, everybody, if you have the ability to engage with the live stream on your phone and also on the laptop, as I do, which then allows me to do things that are much harder to do on the phone. All right. I'm going to wrap this baby up like a Christmas package. If you feel like it, go ahead and like this video. It would be appreciated. If you don't feel like it, that's fine too. And I'll see you next time on Talking with Famous People. Oh, that was